Hey, how we doing? Let me know if you're inside. What's up, people? Week 3 of popping. One more week to go, guys. It's been a good journey. We've done a lot, man. We've covered a lot. I hope you guys have enjoyed this experience. What's up, man? What's up? Hey, what's up, people? Come through, let me know if you're in. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. If you're inside, drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Ready to get my ass kicked. That's what it's about, man. Alright, so today we're gonna focus on timing. Alright, we're gonna just do some exercises to work on timing, how to build rhythms, and this type of stuff without popping. Alright. Let's get into. Let's warm up. Let's warm up our arms. Let's get into it. Wake up, body. Loosen up the arms, shoulders. Keep that step. Just swing. Just swing right now, no pops. Just swing. Bigger. Big swing. Scoop. Other way. Alright. Arm drills. 1, 1, 1, 1. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Extend your arms forwards. Just snap with that pop. Make it snappy. Take it open. Outside. Let's go. Bring it back to the front. And relax. Let's get up one more time. Here we go, this position, let's go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So make sure your bicep is going. Good. Keep the elbows tucked in, not out here, keep them tucked in. Boom, clap, boom, 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 boom. Keep breathing. And behind you. Pull your elbows upwards. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Lift your elbows up. It's important you keep them elbows up. Don't let your arms fall down. Alright, relax. Just go 2 up here, 2 back here. Double pops. 1, 2, 3, go. Feel the snap. Snap, snap. And relax. Make sure when you're doing this at home, you're aiming for the quickest reaction you can with your pop. You want it to be as quick as possible. Really sharp, really fast. Alright, when I say quick, I don't mean being offbeat. I mean the reaction timing. You don't want it like this. See the difference? You want it sharper. You want it to explode. Let's go again. 2 up, 2 down. Really snap. Snap hard. I want these pops to explode. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And relax. Good. Let's keep going. Alright, so we're just going to take this double pops that we're working with. We're going to work on our double pops right now. We're just warming up. Alright, double pops. Try and be as late on your timing as possible. Do not be early on your timing. Really important. Keep that in your mind and focus on it. Alright? As late as possible on your timing. Okay? Double pops. Wherever you want to move, you do that, alright? So we're going to use arm positions right now for this exercise. So just different arm positions, shapes, and just try to find new movement, alright? Think about body positioning, think about the angle, think about if you want to lean, alright? If you want to tilt, okay? If you want to turn, here, positions up, positions on the middle level, positions on the lower level. Alright, try to use 2 arms. Try to use 2 arms at all times. And 2 arms doesn't mean like this. 2 arms can be here. Alright, so 1 arm is up, 1 arm is down, but it's still considered 2 arms. I'm still using both. Alright? And then when I change position, again, I want to use 2 arms to change position. So if I go to here, both arms are involved in how I travel. If I go to here, okay, both arms are always doing the work. It's not 1 arm that's doing the work, all right? We want our arms to work together. Boom, 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 clap. See, they're both doing this job. Boom, switch. All right, head positions too. So right there, turn the head. Boom, boom. See, even when my arm is by my side, I'm still using it. It's not just there. All right, I'm still here. Boom. Really important. 2 arms. And experiment with your positions, all right? We're gonna go double pops. These pops need to snap. I need them to be the best pops you've done all year. Let's do it. Late on the timing. Keep going, please. Don't drop your arms. Keep that going. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And relax. Good. And breathe. I hope you went in on that round. Really solid popping. Really sharp. Really late on the timing. Yeah, I hope you went in. We're going to go again. And we're going to stay with the same idea of using two arms. And our arms being able to change positions. And the job is moving. The arms are working as one unit. So they both contribute to these transitions. All right. We're gonna slightly make the shapes that we're doing a bit smaller. So we're not gonna go as dynamic. It's here, 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 here. So if you're here, your next one needs to relate to that position a lot closer. Maybe here. Okay, and then from here, maybe here or here. You can use the same shape and manipulate it. So if I've got this shape, I can just turn with it. Keep the same shape and just change where I'm standing or change my angle. All right. And then when I do a new shape closely related to this one, maybe use the same. Ba, ba, boom. Every time I do a new shape, it's pretty similar to the one I was in before. Does that make sense? So either very similar positions and gradually finding a new angle instead of just jumping straight to here. I want to go in stages to get here, right? Or staying in the same shape and just using that. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, and then boom, 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 ba, boom, ka, shoo. All right, gradual stages. Let's go again. Still on the double pops. Really solid popping, please. Solid pops. Smash them pops. Make sure you breathe. Let's go get them transitions nice. Go. And relax. Good job. Good job, people. So we're really focusing on having a solid pop, but really taking our time in terms of what we're doing with our movement. So now it's not just really erratic, it's more almost staying. Boom. Here, here, here. Smaller changes. Here, here. So now we're focusing on holding, all right? Holding your pops and not a lot of traveling. Much less traveling, more holding. All right, hold your pops, squeeze it. You stay in the feel of that pop. You go ba, 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 boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. Smaller transitions. And now we go even a little bit smaller again. Really focus on holding it. And when I say hold, I don't want you to go do, 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 do. You see the difference? That's like I'm still in the bouncy feeling. I don't want to have the bounce. I want to have the hold. Do, ba, do, ba, boo, ga, do, ba, boo, ba, hoo, ga, one, ba, goom, 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 boom, boom. Take the bounce out so we're not. No bounce. Really focus on holding and a really tight pop. Let's go again. Let me know if you guys have any questions, but it is pretty self-explanatory at the same time. Here we go, holding practice. 1, 'Alright, I feel like we need to do that one more time. Let me just break this down one more time real quick. So the holding means that when you pop, you don't release your pop, you hold it, all right? And then on your 2. So the regular timing is gonna go like this. Boom, clap, clap, shoo, shoo, pa, pa, boom, boom, clap, clap, shoo, shoo, pa, pa, shoo, shoo. The slight change means I'm gonna go like this. Shoo, pa, 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 shoo, pa. It's like stop, ba, stop, ba. Do you get the difference? The first time in, again, it's just shoo, 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 shoo. I'm not holding it. Da, 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 da. And then shoo, ba, shoo, ba, shoo, ba, shoo, da, shoo, da, shoo, da, shoo, da, shoo, da, shoo, da, shoo, da. With the holding. And we're just gonna minimize all of the way that we approach what we're doing now. So even if I'm traveling, I'm gonna think about the same concept of holding. Boom, pa, 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 boom, pa. All of my movements fit with the concept of how I want to move for that feel. All right, let's do one more round like this. Really hold your movement. Move, stop, clap, stop, clap, stop, clap. Everything is fitting the same thing. All of the body movement. Cool, let's go again. Really hold that. Make sure you breathe. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Going. We're gonna do the first one now. Double pops without the holding, alright? And then we're gonna change back to holding. So now, regular double pops, no holding. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 6, 7, 8. Hold, 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 clap, hold, clap, hold, clap, hold, clap, hold, clap. Good, and relax. Good job, people. Whew. Drink some water. So this is really important, especially when you want to change the approach, or if you want to change the feeling of the intensity that you're using. Make sure you understand that. If you want to change the approach, or if you want to change the type of intensity that you bring with your pops, it brings another type of energy, you know? It brings another type of energy to what you're doing. If I'm in this, blah, boom, blah, boom, and then I go into this, it's just a change of feeling, and that's what we want to be able to activate and have control over. Changing the approach to your pops, like maybe the music suits one or the other, and it's good to have the ability to choose, you know, whether you go with this more funky feel, or whether you go with the tight, animated, holding type of feel. Make sure you're understanding that when you're changing the feeling of those pops. It's all double pops, but you know, you change how you approach it. All right, let's move on. Ticking. All right, we done this a couple weeks ago. Let's touch it again. Continuous pops. Tap, tap, tap. Not strobing, ticking. Pop, 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 pop. All right. Any position. Continuous popping, ticking, and. That's your timing. Make them solid. Real pops, not fake ones. Ready? We need 100% effort, energy. Tick, tick, tick. Do not drop your arms. I'll give you a rest. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. set. Here's what we're gonna do. Ticking with the focus on the 1 and the 5. On the 1 and the 5. What do I mean by that? Ticking with the focus on the 1 and the 5. Have a think about it, work out what that means. All right, so I'm gonna tick like this. Dum, 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 dum. All right, the 1 and the 5 is my hype moment, highlight. Put the hype on 1 and the 5, and then tick, 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 bah, tick, 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 bah, tick, 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 bah. Put the hype on the 1 and the 5. Get it? That's what we're gonna focus on now. The 1 and the 5. Put the hype on the 1 and the 5. Ticking, continuous pops. 1 and the 5 is the accents. That's the hype. All right. Yes. You get it? Let's go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. High impact. The hype on the 1 and the 5. 1, 5. High impact. Maximum power. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. harder, more impact. Make the 1 and the 5 more dynamic. Let's go. Big movements. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the music's done. Let's do it again. Five, 6, 5, 6. And hold. Good. Breathe. It's hot. How are we doing, guys? Give me some comments. Let me know what's going on. How you guys doing? So, with that specific exercise, you can I'll give you an option. You can put a dime stop on the 1 and the 5, all right, with or without the dime stop. So your 1 can be ba dum 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 ka dum 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 ka dum 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 ka. You know what I mean? This is with the stops on the 1 and the 5. So you will start moving again on the 2. You go 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, ba 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, ba 2, 2, 2. And now we're holding, which is the same thing we did earlier. Holding, yeah? Hold, tick, 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 hold. Tick, 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 hold. Tick, tick. You get it? That's with the holding. Or without, you just keep moving. You just put a bigger movement on the 1 and the 5. So here's an example. If I'm strobing here, dum 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 batch, dum 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 batch, dum 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 batch, dum 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 batch, dum 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 batch, dum 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 batch, dum 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 dum. Right? The 1 and the 5 is still the hype moments. That's still where I want to accent. And I can decide what I want to do there. So just now I was changing position on that. 1, dum 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 dum, patch, dum dum. I can use this approach, just change every 1 and 5. I can use this approach. 1, 2, dum 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 dum, patch, dum 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 dum, patch, dum 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 dum. I can use that approach. However many different ways you can think of doing it. I can go boom, 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 boom. All right. I can make it drastic. I can make it smaller. Maybe I just go here. Whatever it is that you decide to do it on the 1 and the 5. That's where your effect is going to happen. And really be conscious about what type of effect you want to make. Speed change, a level change, traveling, some dynamic position changes, or whatever else effects that come into your mind. Your effect, all right? And we need to be as much as popping is like, as much as popping is like associated with funk music and just getting down and grooving and jamming, we want to like remember that popping is like, for most of us, I'm sure all of us, the first thing we felt when we saw popping is that it looked like magic, right? Whether it be the backslide, the moonwalk, whatever you call it, whether it be like waving, it always looked like magic. Like, especially as a young dancer or someone who didn't really understand it, the first time seeing it, it was always impressive. It looked cool, and we want to keep that. So we want to keep like the special effects aspect of it. We want to keep that, the cool moves, you know. So still keep that, as much as it is that we're doing a dance and all this stuff. Let's not forget, like, we want to have effects with our popping, you know. We want some wow moments. That's what popping's about. We want some wow moments, you know. All the OGs did that. They all had their stuff that they had up their sleeve. So get the dance, but also develop your cool stuff, you know. All right, moving on. Alright, so we're going to touch on Twisto Flex. And we're not going to use we're not doing the traditional Twisto Flex. Alright, we're not doing this. You can use the arms like that if you want. So we're going to go bottom first. So we're going to turn just the legs, alright? So I'm going to use the ball of my foot, the toe, and the heel on my left. Heel on my left, toe on my right. I'm just going to go here. I'm going to keep the top of my body facing this way. I'm going to turn. I'm going to turn back. So I'm going to turn 1, see my arms go in the other direction, 2, return, 3, 4. So the legs, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, so my feet are like this, and then they're the same when I return. Open, close, open, close, back. Alright, let's just hit that first one time. We're gonna dime stop with it. So we're gonna go spat, clap, clap, clap. You're gonna dime stop and hold. Hold, 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 hold. Good. Let's hit that. So we're gonna do this, and I want you to keep in mind, work on your styling. Alright? We're doing the Twisto Flex, but still work on how you style it. How you finish it is up to you. Just on the dimes. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, boom, back, boom, back, boom. Style it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now pops. Boom, back, boom, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Other direction. Heel, toe. Say it. Say it. Say it. Make sure you know when you turn your chest. Here we go, to the right. 5, 6, dime stops. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Double pops. Style it. And relax. Alright, so that is twist or flex. That is a bottom first twist or flex, if we're being a little bit more specific. Alright, so when your twist or flex starts from the legs, is a bottom first. So let's just elaborate on that a little bit more. We can do it on the single pops, on the double pops, or with the dime stops like we did. So with the dime stops, you just hold. The double pops, boom, and singles will just be on the one. Guys, make sure that you get your twist or flex, but you understand what you're doing with your body and your body weight. All right, from here or here, and then here, play around. Boom, bam. Boom, boom. Okay, use my body weight like this. Use my body weight like this. Same thing. All right. So we're just gonna work on that using both sides. So I go here, boom, back. Okay. Left. In fact, let's not go that far yet. Just do one time on the left and one time on the right, and then we're gonna add more afterwards. So one time on the left, boom, 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 right, 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 right. Dimes, double pop, then single pop, in that order. Left, right, and then again, left, right, and then again, left, right. Dimes, double pops, and then single pops. Let's go. Dimes. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Good. And again, dimes, doubles, single, single. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Time. 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 Double pops. Single pops. And again. Good. And relax. So we're going to add the head. Alright, so far we didn't do the head. Now we're going to add the head movement. So we have 1, 2, 1, legs, body, head, legs, body, head. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, style it. Make it work. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 2, to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scoop, 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 scoop. To the left and then to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Scoop, 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 scoop. And again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Clap. Soup. Clap. Soup. Clap. Soup. Clap. Soup. Clap. Soup. Clap. Good. Same principle. Dimes, double pops, single pops. And just keep it rolling right the way through. So we won't stop in between. Again, make sure you're creating an effect. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9, 9. again. Boom. 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 Back. Good. And breathe. Good. I hope that's making sense. It's really important that you try and make your twisto flex more effective depending on how much movement you use. Alright, if my twisto flex is just like that, it doesn't look as impressive as if I go really use the turning and the twisting to my advantage. Alright, drink some water. So the same thing applies with that twisto flex, whatever your arm positions are, right? Me here. Boom, bang, boom, boom. Alright, and I'm just really pivot on my toes, on my heels. And I just use my upper body. And I've got all this. One. Head, body, legs. Alright, so now we're just gonna add the chest going the other direction from the feet. So we're gonna go top, one. Okay, so turn body to the side, keep the head forwards, legs are gonna go two, and I'm gonna bring my chest back to the front. 3, 4. Okay, so chest first, 1, legs are 2, and my body is gonna come back. My chest is gonna come back forwards. This is all happening at the same time. Here, boom, body. Boom, head. So we have wow, wow, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, start with the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side, chest first. 5, 6, 7. Boom, boom, yep. I know some of you screwed up. Let's go again. Chest first. 1, 2, 3. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna go back on the left. We're gonna go 1, 2. Make sure you turn. 3. And just bring your feet together. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right. 2, 3, 4. Remember your head is on the 4. And every time I want you to step forwards, don't step backwards. Again to the left. Boom. Really make sure you turn your shoulders. I want one shoulder directly flat forwards, one shoulder directly flat to the back. Yeah? From this angle. Boom. See? You can see where my left is, my right is already turned from the hips. Keep my feet forwards. Twist. And now my shoulders are flat again back here. And then here. And then here. Good. Let's try. So we're going to step on the 4. You step forwards, bring your feet together. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, da, 1, da. Good. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Doom, 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 doom. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, da da, and doom, da da. Conscious of your body weight, all right? Make sure that it's doing something funky. Make sure it's not here. All right, all of this natural swing, this groove, we need that feel. Do not be straight, do not be stiff. Be aware of your body weight, where you swing, let it move. Be funky, be free. 5, 6, 7, 8. Da, da, da. Good. Let's try that. Funky, people. Not stiff, not straight. First this time. 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, right to left. 5, 6, 7. And again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, right, and then right, left. Left, right, and then right, left. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, left, right, and then right, left. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And breathe. Again, single pops, double pops, whatever you like. So now the difference, what we did there is the feet and the torso, we're doing this. So when one goes, the other one was going the opposite way. All right, so the original way we just did was 1, 1, 1. We did here, here, here. Started from the legs. Second time around, we started from the chest. Went here, here, reverse, here, bang. And now you can use it in whatever order you like. Okay, you're free to create more as well. Keep the idea of the twist or flex in your movement, but you know, go for more. So now maybe go here, boom, boom, clap, boom, 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 clang, clang, boom, travel, continue, step, 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 go, double, double, single, single, double, boom, boom, back, 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 boom, front. Play around, experiment with this, all right? Let's keep it fresh, keep the ideas nice. Let's go. Find some other tracks. Twist or flex practice, really focusing on the idea of twisting, misdirection, all of that stuff. Here we go, so freestyle, twist or flex. Incorporate your arms, incorporate level change, angles, tilt. Here we go.
Do you believe it?
1, 2, 3.
Does it feel so good to me? Everybody listen, I think that I've got a new buzz, and I think it's called love. It's got me lost and burned out, and I can't get it up. Such a good sensation, 'cause I done seen it and done it, dreamed it, believed it, and lost my mind to get it. Now I got it and I won't leave it alone, 'cause it feels so good to me. Let me tell y'all, I can see your face even when they say that you're gone. You can feel the space in my heart that's keeping me warm. There'll be better days as long as I keep singing this song. Such a good sensation. This high is like something I've never felt before. More addictive than ecstasy. I need some more. It gets me through my worst days. It feels like it's my birthday. Come on now, 'cause I done seen it and done it, dreamed it, believed it, and lost my mind to get it. Now I got it and I can't leave it alone, 'cause it feels so good to me. 'Cause I can see your face even when they say that you're gone. You can feel the space in my heart that's keeping me warm. There'll be better days as long as I keep singing this song. Such a good sensation.
Nice, people. Good, man. Really good. Keep it fresh. I would say try to keep it consistently becoming something else. Every time you reach a position, you add another layer. You add another layer. You add another layer. Try not to reach the end, if that makes sense. So try not to go boom, back, finished. This means you have to start again. We want to try and avoid having a restart. You just want your movement to keep going into new movement. If I get to here, I get to here, I get to here. I don't need to do this and finish. All right, that's just for practice, just for learning, like in a simple way to digest it. But when you're freestyling, you want to be continuous, or you want to be able to keep moving into whatever's next. So if I go here, I can go here. Okay, and now I've got this. 1, 2. Here, boom, bang. Here, here, here. Just continuously changing the different perspectives. One more round. Let's do that one more time. Twist or flex. Here we go. Keep it fresh. Keep it innovative. Keep the ideas coming. Here we go. Twist or flex. 1, 2, 3. And hold. And breathe. Good. Drink. Make sure you keep them solid pops throughout. Whether it's single pops, whether you're stopping on the dime, whether you're doing double pops, whether you're ticking, make sure you pop all the way. Alright, so we've worked on single pops, we've worked on double pops, we've worked on dime stop, we've worked on our twist or flex. Alright, let's just incorporate all of this into our solos now. So everything we've done today, just putting it into a solo, figuring out how you sit in the timing. With that, we worked on holding as well. Let me not forget holding and not holding. All right. So we just want to work on how we approach what we're doing differently. So remember, we worked on the different approach whether it be more with that feeling of holding, and it's tighter, and there's less movement. It's not bouncy like this. We take out the bounce. We just focus on being more animated. We got that feeling, and we got the original just straight bounce, or just straight popping, grooving, all of this stuff. Yeah, and then we got the more animated feel to it. So we're gonna use all of that and just try and come up with, create what we're doing. So keep your pops nice and solid, crispy pops, yeah. But be mindful of how you're using your body weight, your positions, your head, your levels, your shoulder work, angles. See, head tilts, boom, hold. This feel, funk. Clap. Even on the ones. One, clap, clap, and then hold. When we start holding, we switch up the approach. All right, let's go another round. Twist-o flex and all of the stuff included. You don't have to stay in the twist-o flex for the whole round. Come in, come out, go into your single pops, go into your double pops, come back into your twist-o flex. We're just working on how to put this formula together. Let's go. Let's go again. Solid pops. Create your style. Create your effects. Twist-o flex. single pops, double pops, dime stops, ticking, changing the feel. There's a lot to play with. Use all of it. Try and construct your sentences. Try and explain what you're saying using these tools. All right, let's go.
I'ma teach you something about the paddlers. You don't want it? I'ma teach you something about the paddlers. You don't want none? I'ma teach you something about the paddlers. You don't want it? Teach you something about the paddlers. You don't want it? I'ma teach you something about the paddlers. You don't want it? I'ma teach you something about the paddlers. You don't want none? I'ma teach you something about the paddlers. You don't want it? Teach you something about the paddlers. You don't want it? I'ma teach you something about the paddlers. Paddlers. Beats like
And relax. One more round. One more round. Let's go. Final round. Let's push. Let's go. 1, really minimal. Smaller. Smaller. Good. Whew. All right. And that is time, people. We worked on a lot of basics today. A lot of key basics. These things, I believe, are super important in terms of foundation. That twist or flex is one of the most important foundation steps, I believe. Especially for changing directions, is vital. To be able to use this heel toe movement, which is so simple but so important to use. This, which opens up so much of this movement. It's really important to get familiar and get comfortable with that. And again, like the aspect of the twist or flex is the legs go first, the body remains, or the body goes first and the leg remains, or even the head goes first, right? If the head goes first and then the legs go second, and then really good basics to have. It's so important. Understand the body weight, understand the structure, understand the timing, the feeling of that technique. Yeah, it's like, it's pretty simple, but it's so effective to have and to really try and master that. Yeah. Timing we worked on, single pops, double pops, ticking, holding, all right, staying in the same position and moving within that position. All right, so thank you guys. It's been a really good session. That is the end of session number 3. We have last week our final class, all right? I feel like there's a lot of people that weren't here tonight, so I'll appreciate you guys to all be here next week for the last one, you know, and we just go out with a bang, you know. Last class next week, we do it properly. We have a banging session, you know, the final one. All right, so thanks, people. Let's finish there.